So now we're going to go ahead and get into our second match. We've got JYM and CDN here on Sand River. Now, let me take a look at exactly who is attacking here. So it looks like CDN did attack JYM. JYM will be defending on Sand River, and it looks like they're dropping a couple players and swapping some people in and out. This is going to be a little bit different. Instead of an 8v8, it's going to be a 9v9 at Tier 6 on Sand River. So it's going to be a little weird here because you're not going to see the normal, like, for example, in ITW and GTL, a lot of people love playing the QL, playing the Valor, playing the Kron, playing 50Bs on this map. You're not going to see any of those. We're going to be getting Tier 6s. So this could be a little rough. I still think that we may end up seeing maybe a Swedish TD. Honestly, the Swedish TDs, I believe no, they don't start at Tier 6, do they? No. They start at tier 3 and 4, I believe, right? Yeah, so we may end up seeing some of the Swedish TDs just really, really good camo on this map. I really want to see a TD out of the side of JYM. I really want to see a TD on the side of JYM. They are defending on Sand River. Like, this is 100% a defense that they could use a TD here. And I really want to see a light tank. It is tier 6, right? It is tier 6, so there are any number of light tanks that they could use. They could use the Rover. They could use, I believe, the 5916, the Chinese light. They've got any number of options here. If it was tier 7, I would say that they could use the Lycan, but unfortunately not. I mean, they've just got really good light tanks at tier 6 that JYM could pull out. This one's going to be completely a match of... it's going to be a match of vision. 100% going to be a match of vision. So... oh, man. So, I'm going to see what's going on here. So, overall, I'm excited to see what we're going to get. I want to see CDN. I want to see CDN go super hard on their attack. They have to go hard on this attack. The map is super open. You have any number of flanks. You have the K line. You have the hills in the upper right corner. You have the ravine in the middle. You have the ridge lines up on the B and C around 5 and 6 coordinates, right? You have those ridge lines, use them. CDN, 100%, if they want to take this from JYM, they need to play super aggressive. JYM likes messing around with the map control, and if you let JYM get map control overall, that is awful. You will never be able to take map control away from JYM. Right? It's very, very difficult to do. So if CDN wants to win this map and take Sand River from JYM, they, number one, need to take map control. Number two, they need to out-vision JYM. They need to get the TDs. They need to get the light tanks up and going. Right? They need to be able to absolutely move in and just go ham. And in all honesty, I genuinely think CDN just straight sends it. I think if they straight send it, 100%, they can absolutely win this game. Sand River is a very difficult map to defend. Very, very difficult map to defend based on what side you have. Now, I believe JYM is getting the west side. The maps, some of the maps, whether you're on Team 1 or Team 2, don't actually specifically correlate to where you spawn in the map. So even if you're on Team 2 for some maps, you may not actually spawn on the east side, right? So it's definitely a little bit different, in my opinion, on how it works. So I want to see exactly what happens here. So I'm very interested to see. Very, very interested to see. What would I want from... what tank picks would I want from CDN? Oh, God, tier 6. What would I really want from CDN at tier 6? Oh, Lord, I haven't played 6s in a long time. You know, in all honesty, if CDN really wanted to, I would not blame them if they actually ran Absolutions. The Absolution is fairly mobile, despite the terrain resistance on Sand River. I'm just trying to think of all the tier 6s that you could run. The Stinger actually is phenomenal here. The Stinger is actually great. Okay, so we're actually going to get the side swap here. So JYM is going to end up going to Team 2, and CDN is going to go to Team 1. So I want to say CDN is going to be on West Side here. So that means that is JYM taking... I don't know if if the right spawns are here or not. I'd have to know. So, it's very difficult to recall every tier 6 that would be good in this spot. I really don't know. I don't play enough tier 6s anymore to really make a call on what would be good in this situation. Like the first tier 6 that comes to mind is the Absolution and its rate of fire. It's just obnoxious as hell. The rover and its vision, the Stinger. I love this thing. Maybe a T-34-88. It's got a little bit of gun depression. It's got a really great gun. It's very, very offensive. So I think that either team could field one of those. There's just any number of tier 6s that you could run. I don't really know. I need to see the picks before I really make a judge on this, because I just forget like all of the tier 6s that exist. All right, so here we go. We're gonna see some tanks here. So on the side of J1, we're gonna get Loki in the Reach, German tank in the Snakebite. We're gonna get Simon I in the Hellcat, Sewer God in the Hellcat as well. We're gonna get Kaiser in a Hellcat. We're gonna get Shellshot in the T-34-88. There we go. Rico in the T-34-88. We're going to get Trevi in the Reach. We're seeing double Reach, double Hellcat, double T-34-88. Chaffee in the Fury. We're going to see Stoner in a Hellcat. We're going to see a Whining Dog in the AT-8. Riverhawk in the Stinger. There we go. Wolverine in the Snakebite. Blackwatch in the Citadel. Graham in the Absolution. We're going to see Bubba in the Sturm. Okay. Sammy the Bull in the Absolution. And Savage Link with an SU-8. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go see Artie, and I'm going to go throw up in a bucket real quick. Oh, God, that hurt. All right, so take everything I just said about what I wanted to see about this match and throw it the hell away. The moment that Artie came up on that board, all bets are off now. This could be devastating to JYM if they don't play this correctly. JYM needs to play this correctly. Otherwise, CDN will rip this map from their grasp. So, and I like the fact, I want to point out, I can't even take a look at the players. I can't even take a look at the player list. This is so sad. This is so sad. So, we're not... Oh, God. One of the teams pulled out double lights, I believe. So, and I want to see how this works. All right, so we're going to see CDN put their Artie in, and it's going to be Savage Link. Their Artie in the hole, as per usual. And they're actually going to hardcore fan out here, actually. Which is interesting, because they're the ones that are attacking. They're the ones that are attacking this. JYM is completely okay with them fanning out. They don't want to fan out. We're going to see German Tank's going to get tracked and take some easy shots here. Lots of hits on the side of German Tank. Snakebite needs to get out of there, man. He's got to get out. He's going to get out, but damn, he took a lot of HP. When you go for this hill, when you go for this ridge, you cannot go over. Do not go over. Most of the time, if you're trying to spot any tanks that are coming over there or there, just literally just ride this side of the ridge line. You keep your turret completely down, and you are completely fine. The Snakebite, German Tank losing the majority of his HP was really, really bad there. Because now he doesn't get to play against the other Snakebite here, who's being piloted by Wolverine on the side of JYM. So one of their lights is already in pain, but we are going to see a small K-line push here. We're going to see a lot of shells fly out. Trevi's going to take some decent damage. Rico's going to get a little bit of return fire taken to him. They have no idea that they actually have a flank here from JYM, but it looks like they just got spotted. They're just going to start rotating now. So JYM needs to be careful. If they lose this side, they lose this game. right? They need to be incredibly careful. The Stinger, in my opinion, is actually a great pick here. Has a decent amount of gun depression, great view range, absolutely phenomenal view range for its tier. It's got good mobility, and it's incredibly accurate on the run with the right perks. It's basically a T100 without the trolley armor. So if they manage to win this 1v1, that would be massive. And we are going to see a massive punish here from a Silent Stoner, but he's going to end up taking some shells himself. German tank is going to go down. Silent Stoner taking half his HP. Rico and Wolverine ended up going down as well. I didn't even see them go down. This is massive for the side of for CDN. Just absolutely hardcore rushing. JYM needs to be very careful. They are now getting cross-shot from every direction. JYM is having to retreat now from this, and that gave CDN this entire ridgeline right here to mess around and play with. It looks like Trevi is going to go down here as well. Shellshot's going to take a little bit of damage, not too much. Blackwatch is going to get obliterated here, losing 3/4 of his HP. And we're going to see Shellshot get 1, 2, 3, buckled my shoe, and get knocked out. That is awful for the side of CDN. This match could be turned around. CDN needs to play careful. I have not seen very many arty shells fly out here, though I may have missed them. The SU-8, I'll need to see his damage numbers at the end of this game, but he's not hitting all these tanks that are spotted and hull down. So we are going to see actually a Whining Dog going to go down here in the TD. CDN is slowly but surely bleeding out JYM. Now, CDN needs to get their arty and just start absolutely punishing. They don't need to overextend. There we go. We're going to see Graham take a massive hit there from the artillery. Saw that round come in, and I almost about vomited. Yikes. So, they only have one tank over on this far side, which is Bubba and the Sturm, who can actually just, honestly, Bubba could just throw HE. He could just throw HE and be perfectly fine for the rest of this game because all he needs to do is stay hold down and let the arty fire. So we're at a bit of a stalemate here. Simon took a bit of damage there. Maybe that was Splash actually that hit. Is that Splash? Yeah. No, that was Sammy over here. So we are going to see, we're going to see them slowly coming in, moving in, and bleeding him now. Bubba's going to get rushed here by a couple tanks. The rest of CDN is moving in. They didn't realize that all these tanks are right here. The SU-8's going to miss, and that's going to be massive because the reach is there. But Chaffee is going to go down. Now this is going to be a 1v2. Now the heavy tank in the middle here is now going to start rotating up. Who do we have over here that is still alive? We do, in fact, have Blackwatch in the Citadel, who is very, very low HP. We do have the light tank here. Who is this here in the Stinger? We are going to see Kaiser going to end up going down here. Who is this? Good Lord, please. We've got Riverhawk and the Stinger. Now the reach here is very, very, he's still fairly healthy. Reach is actually going to miss. They need to punish him here for that. Artie needs to come in and smack him. Don't think he ended up getting a hit there. So the match is now 5v4 in favor of CDN. Very interested to see what CDN does here. In my opinion, I think that they should 100% fully rotate they should have one guy stay here on the side to just keep them busy, and then just rotate the rest of their forces to try and knock out this heavy. This heavy is Graham. Graham is, there we go. Now we're going to see some shots on Graham. Now he's retreating, and we are going to see the TD here. Now the TD TD's got the back shots on him now. Graham has no idea. He's got a Hellcat on his backside. This is terrible for Graham over here. He's now out in the middle, gonna get ready to get farmed by both Artie and the Hellcat. We do still have the heavy. I believe this is Blackwatch over here. Yes, Blackwatch in the Citadel. Don't know if he has shots on Graham though. If they manage to actually knock out Graham, they get complete control of that middle ridge, and they can use that to start going. So Loki and the Reach gonna try and finish off the light. They're both gonna end up missing. Oh, that is so bad. Loki's completely overextended. Artie just missed the shell. Savage Link. Now we're going to see Loki get punished here. No, he's going to end up actually bouncing a couple shells. So Reach has some really, really trolly armor. There we go. Now the Reach is going to go down. Now they've opened up that far side. But they do need to be careful. There is still a Hellcat. Simon could end up killing the Stinger here if he gets one clean shot off. Stinger's on fairly low HP. Actually, he might be a 1 to 2 shot here. That's actually going to be a bounce on a dead tank. CDN needs to make a move here. The clock is ticking now. Looks like Sewer God and the Hellcat is going to be rotating over. And it looks like Bubba's been just kind of trading blows over here with the other heavies. So, overall, this was definitely an interesting play by the side of CDN for sure. In all honesty, I think they definitely could have rushed one side and then sent their faster tanks to rotate to the other side if they had just blitzed through one side. Because now they have to deal with all of these scattered members of JYM who can most definitely hold their own. Like, we've got Simon I and Graham who can definitely hold their own in a 1v1. So they need to be careful. Savage, gotta land those shells, my man. Looking like a pub game right now. So, it looks like it looks like they're honestly just baiting time. All right, so the Citadel's finally in position. Do they have the Hellcat spot? It looks like they do because the Hellcat's now backing off. They need to get shots into this Hellcat now. They need to be able to go, rush in, and kill him. If they do not kill all or cap, they will actually lose the attack for CDN, and JYM will manage to claim it. And there we go. Simon I is, in fact, going to go down. All that's left is Graham and Sammy. Now, we've got This is very, very difficult. We've got two absolutions here with high rate of fire and very low HP besides Savage. Savage in the artillery is going to need to try and get some splash. We've got who is this? I believe Sewer God and the Hellcat they really need to start penning their shells. I'm seeing a lot of missed shells. Half of these, I guarantee you, half of the JYM tanks would have been dead if it wasn't for the fact of missed shots. Just take your time, aim, and go in. I think CDN definitely had the better strategy here, but JYM 100% could have definitely won this game if they had managed to punish a little bit harder. Now, it looks like they're going to be traveling. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's a missed shot. They need to punish these absolutions, and they're letting them run together. So now they're on the flag. They're actually going to end up capping out. CDN is actually going to manage to take this in a cap out. Absolutely insane. I didn't even realize the timer there. Absolutely nuts. So, well done on the side of CDN here. So, overall, CDN definitely with the better game plan. JYM definitely could have won that, though. That was definitely winnable. On the side of JYM, we've got Simon and the Hellcat with 1 kill, 1,400. Loki in the Reach, 1 kill, 1,300. And a Whiting Dog in the AT8 with 1 kill, 680. On the side of CDN, we got Stoner in the Hellcat with 1 kill, 1,500. Blackwatch in the Citadel, 3 kills, 1K. And Bubba in the Sturm, 1 kill, 800. And I didn't even realize Stoner's got 1K assisted. Absolutely nuts. Just absolutely insane. In my opinion, JYM needed, and I mean needed, to get those shots off. They needed to land their shots. If they had landed half their shots, this game would have 100% been winnable. They would have 100% won that. Seeing a lot of those missed shots, and a lot of them being kill shots, definitely hurt JYM in the long run.